those of you who got an invite, welcome to Nerd Prom.
No matter where in the world you are, we're all Nerds International. With the hyphen.
Right, YouTube, it's Mr. Mean coming at you live from, well, it's never live. Why do I keep saying that? Very sunny Beaumont, Texas. It is gorgeous outside. You may hear some noise from the freeway or the street outside. I've got my window open. I got the house open to get some fresh air in here. It's been cooped up all week, and AC after a while gives me a headache. So, unboxing videos today. 2 of them. It's awesome. It's like Christmas. Christmas! Anyway, this, I believe, I already took it out of the mailer it came in. This should be the extra boards for Conan and the art book. And that should finish this Kickstarter for me, because I don't think I ordered anything extra. So, man, they packed the crap out of this. Very good packaging. It's in a padded mail envelope, and then it came in an express mail envelope, and it's wrapped in paper. So, yes. Get this. Oh, more tokens. So, yeah, these are some of the tokens for Conan. And this is for the big Monolith Productions game. I don't even know where the game is. Oh, it's back there. I did an unboxing video for it a couple months ago when I got the base Kickstarter stuff. It came in, and then they couldn't fit everything in one box, or it wasn't ready. I don't know, the rule book or something was not right, so they did a wave 2 shipping, and this is part of it. And also some of the add-ons weren't quite ready. I didn't get a bunch of add-ons. I got an extra set of dice. I got one of the female characters. She's like that's all, folks. African warrior type chick. Oh, this is shrink wrapped. Wow, this is the Conan art book. This is supposed to be all the art, and my little flip knife. It's supposed to be all the art from the game that they put together. And I'm very gentle with it because, as you guys know, I am fastidious about my books. I like my stuff to look as new as possible for as long as possible. And there should be some more token cards in here. And it appears to be what it is. Let's get it out of this. I'll clean up later. Yeah, these are new cards for the Game Master board. They're not on thick card like the other pieces are. I'm a little disappointed in that. These are very thin card. I am not pleased with that at all. These are not going to stand up to wear and tear. So, a little upset about that. Or, you know what? These are not the cards that go on the board. These are extra gear and things like that. So, okay. So, they don't need to be as good. Savage Belit. Yeah. So, I'll have to look and see what these are. I'm not quite sure. They seem a lot thinner than the cards I got in the base set. So that's the back of them. You can't do much about the glare there, guys. Sorry. But that's the back of them, and then that's the actual cards. They're very thin. Even if these are just like adventure cards, and I think these are the cards that go on the GM tracker sheet. When you're running the game, then these are the cards that you would slide down. The ones that came in the base game were heavy card, and they would hold up to a lot of use. These, I'm not too sure about. What I might do, though, is if need be, is I might laminate them. I'm not quite sure, so not happy with the thinness of that. But the art book, oh my gosh, look at that. That is beautiful. There's the back of it. It says, "Greetings, adventurers. Accompany artists such as Adrian Smith, Georges Serlenko, and Gilliam H. Pongalupi through the pages of this art book and their interpretations of the iconic characters, dark kingdoms, and fantastic creatures from the works of Robert E. Howard. This book also invites you to join Conan and his companions in an original game campaign in which they will have to fight cursed hordes and cross forgotten lands in the pursuit of an ancient and ancestral legend. Sharpen your sword and follow the Cimmerian in his adventures at your own risk. So there's an adventure in here as well as the art. And oh man, look at that. That is snazzy. That's the inside cover. It's hardback. It's on like parchment paper, and then the paper itself is glossy. So we get a nice prologue with Smoking Hot Chick, because it's Conan. Why would you not? Oh, and there's the Cimmerian himself. Look at that. Try to get the glare off of there. Gorgeous. So, and there's an adventure in here. Then there's a bunch of the art. Oh, here's the adventure right here. Oh, it's a big adventure too. 13 plus. I don't want to say 19 episodes, or whatever you want to call it, encounters. So that's quite a big adventure. Hero scenario sheet that you could probably download these off their website. So yeah, man, this is, and I think this is only available to Kickstarter. So I'm not sure you'll be able to buy this. You know, I kickstarted the board game just because it came with like 230 miniatures or something like that, and the miniatures are actually quite nice. There's tons of videos on there on YouTube showing you what the miniatures look like. I did an unboxing video, and I showed off some of the miniatures as well. So if you want to see what they look like, go back. I promise I'll try to put a link in this video to the unboxing video. But yeah, so that's Conan, the Legend of the Devil in Iron. So it's the art book and the adventure, 19 chapters. So I mean, each chapter takes anywhere from 20 minutes to maybe 45 minutes to an hour to play each chapter. So you've got a lot of good play in here. Paulo Parente's version of Conan, which I have to say, besides Brahms, that's my next favorite. That's just dark and foreboding and awesome. So King Conan, yeah, it is fantastic, man. Shintu. Yeah, there's Brahm. These are both by Brahm, so you can see Brahm's style is unmistakable. I mean, I didn't even have to look at the artist's name, and I knew it was Brahm's art. So yeah, this is definitely awesome. I might try to get my friends to play this, and we'll play this scenario in here, because that will be awesome. So that's Conan. That should fulfill my Kickstarter from like 2 years ago, which is amazing, because it was the game is gorgeous and the gameplay is pretty good. I guess evidently there were a number of mistakes in the rule book, and so what they did is they sent all the Kickstarters a link, and I have the link, and I downloaded the corrected rule book, because I guess there's some minor mistakes. From what I understand, nothing that won't keep you from playing the game. You could play the game, just a couple, I guess the wording or the phrasing. These guys are French. English is not their native language, so everything had to be translated, and you know, sometimes you lose stuff in translation. But the game itself is beautiful. I have watched several Let's Play videos, and I can say that it's definitely a game up my alley. I think I'm going to really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to running it. So without further ado, let's get on to the next unboxing. So that was Conan. It was awesome. This one is from Pinnacle, and this is all of my goodies. As you can see, it's a pretty steep box. It's a little heavy. I'm going to step back here so I can cut this open. I don't want to cut anything on the inside. But this should be the Deadlands Kickstarter that I backed a year ago. So we're going to set it up over here. Pardon me if the camera shakes. Oh, good. They put bubble wrap, so it's very well packaged. So let's see what we got in here. So some nice bubble wrap. And first things first, get to all the basics. I'll pull them out, and then I will show you guys. So everything is wrapped really well. Oh yeah, and man, this has got some weight to it. That is the poker chips for Deadlands. And there's the Savage Worlds logo on that side. Oops. And I just popped them open. So I got a gray, a white, and a gray. And we've got what? Oh man, they are nice. So we've got a Harrowed. That's probably Jacob Lynch, I think, as a Harrowed. And then, of course, we have the Longhorn on there. And then I think that might be Hellstrom. I'm not sure. I don't remember, because this is the original Deadlands. This is the Deadlands version that used multiples of the dice. It didn't. The current version of Deadlands is good. I like it. But I started playing with the original version of Deadlands, where it was all, you're chucking dice, and it was a lot of fun. This was an extra for the Kickstarter for the poker chips, and they were a little steep. I think they were $30 as an add-on, $29.99. But they are nice. They are really nice. I mean, that's not just stuck on there. That's imprinted in there. So that's really, really nice. And they've got a nice weight to them. They feel like real poker chips. The other thing I got was the action deck from Pinnacle. And it says it's $20, but I don't believe I paid that. I think as a Kickstarter, I got it a little cheaper, if I remember. It may have been $20. I don't remember. But this is the action deck. So, and it should be 2 deck of cards. And it is, yeah. So, and we got all kinds of art on there. And there's the Hanging Judge, or Jacob. That might be Jacob Lynch. I don't remember. There's a huckster slinging some cards, and then a pumpkin dude. So 2 decks of poker decks. Nothing special, just action decks. But they're the Deadlands theme, and they're new for Deadlands. So I also got a bunch of PDF stuff that I was totally excited for. So everything's super cool there. I'm excited about that. Let's see. And then the last but not least, and I got a lot of stuff. I backed at the physical book plus PDF. So I got all the PDFs already. And you can go on their Kickstarter page and see. And it was basically just all the original Deadlands adventures. One of the things I was really excited about is one of the adventures was the White Wolf Western. I can't remember what they called it. Werewolf. I don't remember. It was Werewolf the Apocalypse in the Western days. And they did a crossover with Pinnacle and World of Darkness. So you had werewolves with your Deadlands. So here it is, guys. This is gorgeous, and it's in really good shape. There's no dings or dents on it. The spine is nice. Deadlands 20th Anniversary Edition. Look at that. Look at the chunkiness of that. Hardback. Ah, man, the spaghetti western with meat. That was always their tagline for Deadlands, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is going to retail for $60, which I think is not a bad price for what you get here. So the year is 1876, but the history is not our own. The American Civil War rages on, neither side able to establish a clear advantage. Most of California has fallen into the sea. The Sioux Nation have reclaimed the Dakotas, and the dead walk among us. In this 20th anniversary edition of Deadlands, the Weird West role-playing game, players take on the roles of hex-slinging hucksters, mad scientists armed with weird steampunk gizmos, deadly gunfighters, fearless Indian braves, and wizened shamans. In 1863, a vengeful warband called the Last Sons unleashed the Manitous upon humanity, and nothing has been the same since. The world's gone to hell, and sometimes you're better off dead. A few restless heroes have returned from the grave to battle the abominations of these new myths and twisted legends and their mysterious masters, the Reckoners. Come take a walk in the Deadlands, if you dare. So the SKU on this, if you want to order it from Pinnacle's website, is S as in Sam, the number 2, P as in Papa, the numbers 10020. So S2P10020 is the SKU if you want to order this. Of course, they have pictures up of everything. What makes this so cool is it's 20th, and I've been playing this for 20 years. I have the 10th anniversary edition, which was leather bound, and I have the original version as well somewhere. Oh, there's stuff falling out. Look at this. Oh, the bookmarks. I forgot about the bookmarks. Pinnacle likes to throw in like Savage Rifts and everything, and I'm sure Goon, the Kickstarter, will have it. I didn't back Goon or the other one because I had no interest in those, and I didn't have the money. But more importantly, I didn't have the interest. So these are just continue the story with Deadlands Reloaded. That's the current version of Deadlands using the current version of Savage Worlds rules. This uses its own standalone rules. It's not the traditional Savage Worlds rules. So we got a couple bookmarks here. So very cool. Got some looks like Confederate soldiers and a lady. We got a zombie. We got I don't know who that is, but he looks mean. And then we got the dead train. So very cool. Couple bookmarks, and then we've got Paradise Lost. This is an adventure, so this is to get you started. This is a freebie that they threw in. I didn't know I was getting this, or maybe it's part of it. I don't remember. So yeah, cool adventure. Paradise Lost. At first glance, Paradise might seem a bit more civilized than Deadwood or Gomorrah, but Paradise has its share of troubles and secrets. A railroad that goes nowhere, a town graveyard that doesn't always seem to be in a permanent permanent residence, a deep dark woods that echoes with howls at night, but all those pale beside the stranger who's riding towards Paradise, and when he gets there, all hell's gonna break loose. Paradise Lost is a new adventure published for Pinnacle's award-winning classic Deadlands game and created due to the Deadlands Classic 20th Anniversary Edition Kickstarter, written by John Night Train Goff. It's sure to be a challenge for your posse. Paradise Lost also contains rules for running it using Deadlands Reloaded and Savage Worlds, if that's more your fancy. So this is a $5 little adventure, which is not bad, and it's like 29 pages. So that's not too bad. $5, 29 pages. And it's got rules for running it in the current version of Deadlands. So very nifty. I wasn't expecting that. I may have missed it in the Kickstarter contents. Oh, there's more. Okay, we got more freebies. Oh, this is the character folio. Now, I did get this as a PDF, but this is actually if you want to play and use this. These are nice, but to be honest, they're kind of useless because they're written on a glossy paper, and if you use a pencil, it doesn't work. So better to just get these as a PDF and print them off and make your own. But very, very nice none the least. You got your Herald powers, you got your Huckster powers, Blessed powers, you got a blank space to write down your worst nightmare, and of course all your stats, your ammo, and your wounds. It uses a coffin, which I thought was pretty cool. It uses a coffin, head, right arm, left arm. So that's pretty cool. So hand-to-hand weapons, shooting irons, shamanism, and maps and notes. So very cool. And then the other thing they gave us was an art print of Deadlands, which I will actually probably get that framed in a little cheap dollar store frame and hang that up in my game room when we move to our new house. So that's nice. And that came in it as well. So a couple freebies, couple cool things. But let's get into the book. And I can't get over that cover, man. That's just beautiful. So the one thing they did is they took the original book, they cleaned up a lot of the art. Of course, they cleaned up some text and some grammatical errors and formatting errors, and then they colorized everything, which is awesome. So the book is now in full color, and that's just amazing. Look at that. Look at that. That's just neat. That's neat. So everything's full color. It's beautiful. You can't beat it. Edges. I mean, I just can't wait. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I mean, neat art, very well done. So goes into Abomination. This is one whole book. This is everything you need to play. This is the current version of Deadlands using the current Savage Worlds rules. Has two books. You have the Marshal's Handbook and you have the Player's Handbook, which is good. You know, like right now I'm playing in a Deadlands Reloaded game, and so I have the Player's Handbook, and that's all I need. That's everything in it I need to play the game. And then any rules specifics the GM has in the Marshal's Handbook. This one is all inclusive. This is everything, which is how it it came out originally. Then they did a second print, and it was a Marshall's book and a player's book. And they kept that format for a while, except when they reprinted it in their 10th edition. When they did their 10th edition, it was the same thing. It was all in one like this. So kind of nice. I'm glad I have all 3 versions. I'm excited. I'm going to definitely start making some characters. And I'm really excited. This was the part that was cool. The hanging judge. And it's all in full color, which is nice. I think in the original book they were in full color for the monster section. But the rest of it was in black and white. So this is just awesome. And they give you common environments. Tombstone, Arizona, the Confederate States of America. I mean, it's got all kinds of stuff in here. There's all kinds of NPCs for you to work with. There's rules for becoming harrowed and stuff. So it's just gorgeous, man. It's just gorgeous. Book is laid out really well. I mean, the art is fantastic. So there you go, man. Deadlands 20th anniversary. I didn't think this was going to come until Monday, according to the website. It said it was going to be delivered Monday, but I got it today, which is awesome. So totally excited. I got a little mess to clean up now. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm going to go enjoy my family, and you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'm very happy with everything I got. Peace and hair grease, and as always, be nice. Take care, everybody.